The golden sunlight touched the window of a cozy little cafe on the corner of a quiet street. The bell over the door rang softly every time a customer walked in. The smell of fresh coffee and baked filled the air. Among the noise of cups clicking and soft one boy stood behind the counter, smiling kindly at everyone. His name was Kim Tae-hung. He wore a brown apron, a small name tag pinned to his chest. His soft brown hair fell on his forehead, and his smile was the kind that could warm everyone's heart. He loved the cafe. It was big, but it was peaceful, and he loved meeting new people. That afternoon, the door opened and the bell rang again. Taehung, oh, welcome to the cafe Blossom. When he looked up, his smile grew wider. Taehung, oh, Jungkook. Standing there was with old friends Jungkook, Jeon Jungkook. He was wearing a black suit, his dark hair styled perfectly, a silver watch on his waist. He looked rich, important, and tired. Taehung, Jungkook, hey, Taehung. Taehung stepped out from behind the counter and hugged him. Taehung, ah, it's been so long. Why are you here? All of a sudden, Jungkook smiled, but his eyes looked heavy. Jungkook, I just need to see someone who make good coffee and listen well. Taehung, well, you come to the right place. They both laughed. Taehung brought Jungkook a hot cappuccino and they sat by the window. Taehung, so how's life as the CEO's son? Jungkook looked out the window for a moment before answering. Jungkook, busy, meetings, events, numbers. I miss when life was simple. Then you mean when you used to skip classes and go to Han rivers just to watch the clouds? Jungkook, exactly that. They sat quiet for a while, sipping coffee and listening to the soft music playing. Suddenly, Jungkook's phone rang. He looked at the screen and his smile faded. Taehung noticed. Taehung, is everything okay? Jungkook, it's the hospital. My mom. His voice shocked. He stood up quickly, grabbed his coat. Taehung also stood, worry on his face. Taehung, Jungkook, what happened? Jungkook, my mom collapsed this morning. She was sick, but I didn't think it was this serious. I need to go. Taehung, wait, I'll come with you. Jungkook paused and looked at Taehung. Jungkook, are you sure? Taehung, of course, let's go. At the hospital, they rushed towards the white halls. The smell of medicine and the sound of medicine filled the air. Jungkook's heart raced as they reached the room. Inside, his mother lying on the bed, pale and weak, concerned to was an RP globes. The doctor stood behind her. Doctor, Mr. Jeon, your mother had a mild heart attack. She is stable now, but she needs rest, less stress. Jungkook, thank you, doctor. Can I see her? Jungkook walked in slowly. Taehyung stood behind the glass watching. Jungkook held his mother's hand. Jungkook, Mom, I'm sorry, I was not there. She opened her eyes slowly, gave him a weak smile. Mrs. Jeon, you are here now? That's all that matters. Tears filled Jungkook's eyes. Jungkook, I'll take care of you. I promise. Behind the glass, Taehyung's eyes softened. He had never seen Jungkook like this, so valuable, so full of love. Later that evening, Jungkook sat at the hospital garden looking at the sky. Taehyung brought him a cup of warm drink from the veterinary machine. Taehyung, we win strong today, Jungkook. I don't feel strong. I feel like a scared little boy. Taehyung sat beside him. Taehyung, it's okay to feel scared. You don't always have to be strong, you know. Jungkook looked at him. Jungkook, Taehyung, why are you always here for me? Taehyung smiled gently. Taehyung, because you were there for me when my father left, when I had no one to talk to. You were there, Jungkook. I didn't know. I mean that much to you. Taehyung, you still do. Silence fell between them, but it was not awkward. But it wasn't awkward. It was filled with unspoken words and emotions. Nurse, Mr. Jeon, Dr. Namjoon would like to speak with you in his office. Jungkook stand up quickly. Now? Nurse, yes sir. He said it's important. Taehyung looked at Jungkook worried. You want me to come with you? Jungkook shook his head. Not here. Stay with my mom. I'll be back soon. Inside Dr. Namjoon's office, a quiet warm tone room filled with books and files. Jungkook sit down, nervous. Dr. Namjoon, is something wrong? Dr. Namjoon take off his glass and deeply. Jungkook, I will know your family for a long time. You are like a little brother to me. Jungkook, please Young, tell me what's going on. Dr. Namjoon paused, then looked straight at Jungkook. Your mother condition isn't good. Jungkook heart racing. Was? But you said she was stable, Dr. Namjoon. She was, but after more tests, we found several danger. His heart is very weak now. It's functioning at less than 20%. Jungkook whispering, no. Dr. Namjoon, we all try our best, but she might only have a few months left, maybe weeks. Jungkook was shaking. Why didn't you tell me before? Dr. Namjoon, we didn't want to scare you until we were sure. I'm so sorry, Jungkook. Jungkook puts hand over his eyes, slightly crying. She can't go yet. I'm not ready. Dr. Namjoon gently spend time with her, make her happy, give her space. Jungkook nodded slowly. Okay, I will. Jungkook walked back slowly to the hospital room. His eyes are red. Taehyung seeing him with a hallway and walked towards him. Taehyung, Jungkook, what did the doctor say? Taehyung tried to smile but failed. I'll tell you later. Let me talk to mom first. Taehyung nodded slowly. Ah, okay. I'll wait outside. Inside Mrs. Jeon's room, she is sitting up slightly smiling at Jungkook in trance. Mr. Jeon, there's my handsome boy. Where did you go? Jungkook walked to her side and take her hand. Doctor wanted to talk to me. Mrs. Yan looked into his eyes, and what did he say? Jungkook hesitated. Then slowly he said, "You don't have much time, Mom." Mrs. Yan nodded slowly, her smile fading. I thought so. Jungkook tears falling. Why? Why didn't you tell me you were this sick? Mrs. Jeon smiled gently because I don't want you to worry. You already have so much on your shoulders, Jungkook. Uh, I'm your son. I should have known. I should have been here soon. Mrs. Jeon squeezes his hand. You are here now. That's all that matters, Jungkook. I don't want to lose you, Mrs. Young softly. I know, Cookie. But we all have to go one day, Jungkook whispering. I can't imagine. Mr. Young, after a long silence, Jungkook, promise me something. Mrs. Jian wiped her tears. Anything, Mom. Mrs. Jian firmly but softly, promise me you'll get before I die. Jungkook shocked. What? Mrs. Jian, yes. I wanted to see you settle down, find someone, and have someone who take care of you and your heart. Jungkook, but Mom, Mrs. Jian interprets, no but Jungkook. Promise me you do what I said. Jungkook was breaking. I promise, Mom. I promise I'll find someone. Jungkook stepped out of his mother's hospital room. His eyes are red, his heart heavy. The hallway is quiet just outside the room. Taehang is sitting on the chair waiting. Taehang is standing up quickly. Jungkook, what happened inside? Is your mom okay? Jungkook avoiding eye contact softly. She's resting. She's really tired. Taehang concerned. Did something happen? You look pale. Jungkook shook his head. Taehang, I'll talk to you later. Please, just go home for now. Taehang hesitated, but Jungkook firm but gentle. Please, Tae. I just need to be alone tonight. Taehang nodded slowly. Okay. Call me if you need anything. Jungkook was soft. Thanks. I'll message you. Taehang left the hospital and walked home silently. Meanwhile, Jungkook drove back to his lonely house. That night is quiet. The rooms are dark. Inside Jungkook's room, light off. Jungkook lied in bed, staring at the ceiling. Jungkook thinking, oh, fine before she died. I promised her, but I don't even have her there. No one I am to expect. Jungkook turned to the side, closing his eyes. His mom's word ego in his mind again. Promise me, Jungkook, to someone before I die. Jungkook whispering to himself. What do I do now? Suddenly, Jungkook foot buzzed beside him. It's a message from Taehang. Taehang says, "Did you eat dinner? Don't escape meals, okay?" Jungkook stared at the message. He felt a soft edge in his chest, a small smile from on his lips. Jungkook thinking, why is he always so caring? What if I ask him for a, would he agree to help me? Just until mom? Jungkook turned the phone around in his hand, thinking hard. Jungkook whispering, "Oh, would he say yes?" Next morning, cafe. Taehong is wiping table. Customer, his smile as each on politely. The smell of warm coffee filled the room. The bell rings. Jungkook enters wearing a black coat. He looks more serious than usual. Taehong smiled brightly. "Oh, you are here early? Want your usual coffee?" Jungkook nodded slowly. "Mm, yeah, but can we talk first?" Taehong noticed the tone. Sure, let's sit." They sit at the corner table where the morning light falls gently. Taehong, is your mom okay?" Jungkook looking down. She's the same." Taehong, something big? Taehong softly. "What did she ask?" Jungkook took a deep breath. She asked me to get before she goes." Taehong eyes widened. "That's sudden?" Jungkook nodded. I know. I promised her, but I don't have anyone." Taehong, there must be someone. You are kind and rich." Jungkook got in serious. "No, there is no one. I want to not like that." Taehong confused. Then what will you do?" Jungkook paused, then spoke slowly. That's why I came here. Uh, I want to ask you something, something crazy." Taehong leaned forward. Go ahead." Jungkook nervously. Would you me for a year?" Taehong stared in shock. "What? For 1 year?" Jungkook quickly. Not for real. I mean, kind of, just until my mom, just to make her happy." Taehong softly. Jungkook nodding. We all just pretended. I'll arrange everything. You won't have to do anything big. Just stand by me. Let let her see me not alone." Young staring at Jungkook. "But why me?" Jungkook, "Because you are the only one I trusted, and you are already close to her. She like you." Taehong quietly. Okay. I understood. You want to make your mom happy." Jungkook softly. "Oh, you are my best friend, Taehong. I wouldn't ask this from anyone else." Taehong take a moment, then smile gently. "All right, I'll do it." Jungkook eyes widened. Will you?" Taehong nodded. Yes, for you and for your mom. Let's do it." Jungkook felt a rush of relief and something else, something warm in his chest. Jungkook smiled softly. "Oh, thank you, Taehong." Taehong playfully. "So, when the wedding husband. Jungkook laughed quietly. Soon. I'll started the planning today. Then half joking. Will I get a ring too? Jungkook is smirking. Of course. A big fake one. Then laugh. Great. Time escaped. Jungkook walked into the hospital room holding a small bunch of white lilies. His heart is racing. His mother is sitting up reading a book with glass on. Mrs. Jeon looked up with a warm smile. You are here again, my sweet boy? Jungkook smiled and sat beside her. Of course. How are you feeling today? Mrs. Johnson, better, just little tired, but seeing you make it better. Jungkook, Jungkook placed the flower on the table. Mom, I have something to tell you, Mrs. Jeon. Looked at him curiously. What is it? Jungkook deep breath. I'm going to get married. Jungkook nods. Yes, I wanted to keep my promise to you. Mrs. Jian smiled softly. Who is the lucky one, Jungkook? Jungkook nervously. It's Taehyung. Mrs. Jian smiled big and bright. Taehyung. Jungkook, that's wonderful. I always like him. He is gentle. He is take care of you. Jungkook knows. Yes. We are getting married soon. Mrs. Jian, tears in her eyes. Yuri made this old woman the happiest mother in the world. 3 days later, Jungkook's apartment, quiet afternoon. Then sitting on the sofa reading contract marriage papers. So, we are really doing this? Jungkook sitting across from him with coffee. Yes, but first we need to write down everything clearly. Taehyung put the paper down. You mean a contract? Jungkook notes. Yes. I don't want to make things messy between us. You deserve clarity. The Jungkook bring a printed paper and place it on the table. It's a marriage contract. He read it loud. This marriage will last for 1 year, starting from the wedding date. Both parties agree this marriage is fake and done for the well-being of Mrs. Jeon. During this time, both parties will live together and act as a married couple in front of family and friends. No real romantic and relationship is required. After a year, the marriage can be ended quietly and respectfully. Jungkook placed the paper in front of Taehyung. Is everything okay for you? Taehyung reads slowly, then looked up. Yes, it's clear and fair. Jungkook pressed him a pen. Ready? Taehyung nods and signs. Let's fake marriage, Mr. Jeon Jungkook. Jungkook nodded. And they signed paper. 3 days later, Mrs. Yang home. She returned from hospital. Mrs. Yang walking slowly into her house with help. I miss this place. Jungkook supporting her on one side. Careful, Mom. Let's sit first. Taehyung helping from the other side. Well, we all make tea for you in a moment. Mrs. Yang sitting on the sofa. Thank you, my sweet sons. Jungkook and Taehyung exchanged a quick glance. Mrs. Young looking around. I can't believe I get to see both of you together like this. Taehyung is smiling. Is it rest? Mom, you had a long day. Mrs. Jeon holds Jungkook's hand. Thank you for saying yes, Taehyung. I know this marriage must be sudden for you. Taehyung softly, it wasn't sudden actually. We always been close to Jungkook. I just didn't know we ended up like this. Mrs. Yan laughed. Destiny we work in a sweet way. That evening, dinner time, family member visit. Jungkook auntie hugging them. Our Jungkook is finally married. Cousin teaching, you are lucky, Taehyung. He was the most wanted bachelor. Taehyung laughing nervously. Yes, I know. Jungkook placed a hand on Taehyung's shoulders. He is the only one I wanted. Mrs. Jeon is smiling proudly. Take care of each other so well. Later that night, Jungkook's bedroom. Taehyung looking around. So I sleep here. Jungkook sets pillow on bed. Yes, but don't worry, you can take the left side. I won't bother you. Taehyung grinning. You act like I am dangerous. Jungkook teasing. Well, you are kind of charming. I must stay careful. Taehyung laugh. Stop it, Jungkook. You are making this fake marriage feel fun. Jungkook smiles softly. Maybe it will. They both lie down, facing the ceilings. Taehyung whispering, did we do the right things? Jungkook, after a pause, yes, we made my mom happy. That's all that's matter. Taehyung quietly, yeah, that's true. A silence filled the room. Both pretended to sleep, but neither closed their eyes right away. Their heart felt warm, confused, and strongly connected. Next morning, breakfast at home. Mrs. Jeon watching them serve food together, looking at them like they've been married affairs. Taehyung placed toast on the table. Want more juices, mom? Jungkook mom nodding. Yes, thank you, son. Jungkook serving egg. You okay, mom? Mrs. John is smiling. Never better. Later in the kitchen, just taekook. Taehyung washing dishes. So, what's next? Sue Jungkook. Jungkook trying plates. We just continue pretending keep. It has been 2 months since Taehyung and Jungkook contract marriage. They had started living together in Jungkook's big house. At first, everything was awkward, but slowly things changed. Taehyung would cook breakfast, Jungkook would make coffee. They didn't say much in the beginning, but their eyes always searched for each other. Morning kitchen, Taehyung, your coffee is getting cold, Jungkook. Jungkook looked up from his laptop and smiled softly. Jungkook, sorry, I was checking some emails. Thank you, Tae. Taehyung, no problem. Eat something too. Jungkook took a bite from the toast Taehyung had made. Jungkook, oh, you are getting good at this. Are you secretly training to be a house husband? Taehyung rolled his eyes. Taehyung, only for my fake husband. They both chuckled, but that what bag suddenly felt heavy to them. At night, they would sit on the sofa watching movies, or sometimes fall asleep on opposite sides, sometimes closer. One night they were watching a comedy movie and they laughed loudly. Jungkook couldn't help but look at him with a soft gaze. Jungkook thought, why is his smile so warm? Why do I feel calm when he is near? But Jungkook quietly shook the thought away. One rainy evening, Jungkook came home so he had forget his umbrella. Then ran to the door with a towel. Saying, Jungkook, you will get sick. Come here. Jungkook smiled and dripping wet. Jungkook, sorry, I forget my umbrella. Can you draw me off? Taehyung laughing. Taehyung fine, said Taehyung gently that Jungkook hair. Jungkook closed his eyes. The touch so soft. Jungkook, you are really caring, like too caring. For a fake husband, Taehyung stopped for a moment. Taehyung, maybe I'm just practicing to be a real one someday. Their eyes met. No one spoke for a while. Then Taehyung stood up and walked to the kitchen, leaving Jungkook speechless. Later that night in bedroom, Taehyung lay on his bed staring at the ceiling. Taehyung thought, why is my heart beating so fast? This was just a contract, just for his mom. But now I don't want this to end. They passed. Jungkook's mother slowly get better and came home. She was so happy to see her son-in-law taking care of her son. Jungkook's mother, Taehyung, you are truly like a blessing in my son's life. Taehyung, you've done so much for me, mom. I'm happy to take care both of you. She kissed his forehead like her real son. Jungkook was hurtful, but behind that smile was the truth. Next day, Jungkook was looking at the stairs. Taehyung came beside him with 2 cups of hot chocolate. Taehyung, your favorite. Jungkook, thanks. I will remember these small things. Taehyung, I always remembered because you were important to me. Jungkook looked at him. Jungkook, Tae, you're my best friend. Taehyung smiled sadly. Taehyung, just a friend. Jungkook frozen. Taehyung looked away quickly. Taehyung, no man, just ignore that. Jungkook didn't answer. His heart felt confused. A week later, Jungkook Moon fell ill again. She was taken to the hospital. They tried everything, but one day the doctor came out, eyes heavy. Dr. Namjoon, I'm sorry, her time is near. Please call the family. Jungkook felt like the ground broken beneath him. He rushed into the room. Then followed him. Jungkook, mom, please don't leave me. Jungkook, mom, Jungkook, I'm happy. You kept your promise. You married him. His Jungkook held her hand tightly. Mom, live a happy life together even after I go. Her breathed slow and slowly stopped at Jungkook. Mom, please, wake up, please. Taehyung hugged him tightly as Jungkook cried in his arms. Time escaped. The house felt too quiet. It has been 1 month since Jungkook's mother passed away. Even though she left the world, her last wish still lived in Jungkook's heart. Her warm smile, Her soft voice, the way she held his hand, Jungkook remembered everything. And beside him every day was Taehyung, the fake husband, the best friend. The gentleman who filled the lonely home with peace, laughter, and light. But something was about to change. Taehyung home morning. Taehyung sat near the window, a cup of coffee in his hand. I was staring at the divorce paper lying on the table. He sighed softly, Taehyung whispering to himself, it's been 1 year. The contract is over. He picked up the paper slowly, Taehyung thinking, I didn't know I would fall in love with him, but I did, and this was just fake. I should not keep him tied to something fake. His finger trembled as he kept the file inside his bag. He got up, took a deep breath, and got ready. Jungkook office afternoon. Jungkook sat at his desk, staring at his computer screen, but he couldn't focus. His heart has been heavy since morning. For a reason, he felt scared, restless. Suddenly, his phone buzzed. The message, can I meet you today? I want to talk about something important. Jungkook said straight. Jungkook thinking, why does this message feel different? He quickly replied, Jungkook message, yes, came to my office at 5. Jungkook office evening at 5 p.m. Taehyung arrived. He wore a soft white shirt and light blue jeans. His face looked calm, but his eyes were hiding something. Jungkook smiled gently. Jungkook, hey, you want something to drink? Taehyung, no, it's okay. I just need to say something. He opened his bag and pulled out a file. Jungkook looked confused. Jungkook, what this? Taehyung softly, that was paper. Jungkook face frozen. Jungkook, what? Paper? Taehyung forcing a smile. It's time to end the fake marriage, Jungkook. 1 year is over. Your mom's wish was fulfilled. She left happily, and now we don't have to pretend it anymore. Silence. Jungkook didn't say anything. He looked at the paper in shock. Taehyung looked down. Please sign them. Jungkook hand slowly touched the file, but he didn't open it. Jungkook, why? Why are you doing this, Taehyung? Taehyung, because this was just a contract. We both agreed, remembered? 1 year of fake marriage, no love, no feeling, just acting for your mom's happiness, right? Jungkook quietly, but what if it's not fake anymore? Taehyung looked up. Taehyung, what? What did you say? Jungkook is standing up, voice shaking. What if I don't want this to end, Taehyung? Taehyung, don't say that just because you lonely after your mom. Taehyung interpreting, Jungkook interpreting, no, I'm saying it because I'm in love with you. Taehyung breathe, stop it. Jungkook softly, at first it was just acting, but living with you, walking up next to you, laughing with you, watching you cooking, watching you fall asleep on sofa, hearing you talk to my mom with so much care, it changed everything. He walked closer. Jungkook, I didn't even realize when your smile became my peace or when your voice became my favorite song. Taehyung blinked quickly, try to stop his tears. Jungkook, I love you, Taehyung. I don't want to end anything, not now, not ever. Taehyung covered his mouth, his tears falling down now. Taehyung, why? Why didn't you say this earlier, Jungkook? Because I was scared. What if you still thought it was all fake? What if you didn't feel the same? Taehyung smiled through his tears. Taehyung, idiot. I fall for you long ago. I just didn't want to force my feeling on you. Jungkook smiled, his eyes filled with relief and love. Jungkook, so are we both idiots? Taehyung laughing, yeah, big idiot. Jungkook took his hand. Jungkook, let's burn this contract. Let's not end anything. Taehyung, I never wanted it to end. They stayed together on the floor, a small candle burning beside them. Taehyung held the divorce paper. Taehyung smiling. Are ready? Jungkook, yes. Taehyung lit the corner of the paper and together they watched it rush to ash. Jungkook, we are free now. Taehyung, free to love. Jungkook leaned forward and kissed Taehyung forehead. Jungkook, let's make a new promise. Not for 1 year, but for life. Taehyung whispered, yes, for life. It wasn't a it was their first one. They waited so long for without knowing it. The world outside didn't matter anymore. The past, the pain, the pretending, none of it mattered. In that one, they both know it was real, it was love. And it was only the beginning of their true story. When they slowly pulled back, both of them had tears in their eyes, but were smiling. Thing that was my first. Jungkook blinked. Jungkook, really? I feel so honored. Taehyung laughing a little, blushing. Taehyung, thank you for making it special. Jungkook grinned and held Taehyung close. Jungkook, thank you for choosing me, Tae. They stood together, wrapped around each other. No contact, no lie, just love. And for that day, their story wasn't about a fake marriage anymore. It was about two hearts that found home in each other's. After 3 months, The sun shone brightly on the garden, a small crowd of friends and family clapping as Jungkook and Taehyung stood under wildflower holding hands. Often, Jeon Jungkook, do you take Kim Taehyung as your husband, to love, to hold for all the day of your life? Jungkook is smiling, yes, 1,000 times yes. Often, Kim Taehyung, do you take Jeon Jungkook as your husband, to caress and stand beside in every region of life? Taehyung eyes shining, yes, forever. This time not for a lie, but for love. Tears fill the air from friend, from family, and maybe from someone which from the clouds above Jungkook warm smiling from heaven.